Hi friends, hello everyone. Welcome to Thanmaya tutorials. Your go-to place for clear, simple and smart learning. If you're struggling to memorize those tricky organic reaction in chemistry, then don't worry, you're in the right place. Today I will be sharing you some of the strategies to remember the organic chemistry and the reactions which comes in your chemistry. As you already get in the thumbnail, so you already know this topic what I'm gonna share today. So today I'm gonna explain some of the methods to remember the organic reactions or chemistry. See, as you already know, chemistry is highly volatile subject. Whenever the teacher teaches you in the classroom, you feel it's very easy subject. See, chemistry is such a type of subject where you can easily understand, but to remember it is a little difficult. Okay, so where every students lack to gain out marks in chemistry only because of this reason, because of the memorization, or memory is very important in chemistry. But without having the good memory also, we can remember the chemistry. The best method to remember all this organic reaction is only one, that is daily practice is very much essential to remember all these organic reactions. See, whatever you read at a time, so at the day, okay, whatever you read the subject, first you have to read it very clearly. First you have to understand the subject and understand the concept by concept. Then you have to revise that, then you have to revise and recall and memorize daily. On the daily basis you have to remember and recall, then only the chemistry will be remembering you at the right time. Now let us take over the first strategy, that is systematic manner of studying. What is meant by, so now let us consider a library, okay, where a girl is standing out of a library and she wanted to search one of the book and she need a required of a book. And let us consider the two circumstances. One, the library with a very clean and tidy and cleanly arranged books, and another one library with no well arranged books. Okay, so you can you understand, I think so. So the girl who came to the library which is very dirty and where the books are not arranged properly in a proper manner, so there she is unable to find out the right book which she was requiring. But in the same library where the books are cleanly and neatly arranged, at that library the girl is able to find her right book. I think from this example, you come to the conclusion where systematic manner of arrangement is very essential to find the right book at the right time. Similarly, if you want to get the answers, okay, during the time of the examination, that is when you sit in the examination hall, you have to feed the answer properly to your brain. This is why many students, see, many students whoever read, nobody tends to fail. Every student reads, okay, but the answers what they require will not get properly during their examination time. This is because lack of studying properly. Not only studying, the manner, the whatever the manners of studying is there, that will be not in a systematic manner. Therefore, whenever you are studying, you should be very concentration, and you should learn in a systematic manner, that is concept by concept. See, in chemistry you should not read the whole chapter at a time, so you have to read concept by concept. Now let us look over the second strategy, that is applying technique to organic chemistry. I told you to learn in the systematic manner. Then what is actually the systematic manner? Let me take an example of the textbook only. See, in all the organic chemistry, okay, so organic chemistry chapters of your class 12th, all the chapters, if you observe, so there is a trend. So in ncert has been beautifully given this trend. In all the chapters, one of the trend has been went on. What is the trend? First understand that. That is, if you observe, all the chapter includes, first it starts, the chapter begins with the introduction, then the chapter goes on continues with the classification, third nomenclature, fourth preparation, fifth physical properties, and sixth the finally chapter ends with the chemical properties. See, this is a trend where it goes on to all the organic chemistry chapters of your class 12th. If you observe, though it is all alloalkanes, alloarenes, aldehyde ketones, carboxylic acid, alcohol, phenol, ethers, amines, or biomolecules, in all these chapters we can see these many concepts has been introduced in your NCERT textbook. First you have to understand this and you have to feed to your brain like this. Yes, first I am learning about introduction, next I am going to the classification, next I am learning nomenclature. Like this you have to learn step by step, then only you can remember the correct answers during your examination all, otherwise you will get confusion. Let me give you the live example by taking the textbook, 12th NCERT chemistry textbook. So please don't mind about the writing which I have done at the sides. Actually this is my textbook. So see, alloalkanes, alloarenes, the chapter has been started by using the introduction. See, they have given the introduction, that is halogen atom which is attached to the carbon atom, or else the carbon chain ring, that is only the alloalkanes, alloarenes. And they have also introduced about some daily life application to create an interest in the students about the organic chemistry. I don't know how many students really got the interest or how many students really got fed up by this. So can you see this one? So that is, they are introducing that chloramphenicol, which is a alloalkane, alloarene, that is halogen compound, which is used to treat the typhoid fever. Similarly, thyroxine, which is used to treat the goiter, and chloroquine, used to treat the malaria, and allothane, which is used in the surgery purpose. Like this they have given the daily life application. This is just an introduction they have given. See, first I told about introduction, yeah, there is an introduction, and next I told about classification. Can you observe this classification? They have done the classification based on number of halogen atoms, or based upon the alkyl halides, allyl halides, benzylic halides, and vinylic halides. See, this is very important to remember this one. See, there is the types like allylic, benzylic, vinylic, arylic. Okay, these types you have to remember. Okay, very important. Nomenclature, can you observe the nomenclature? So both the common name and a UPAC name will be introduced for you people, and this box is very important. From this box they may give you question, very important for our UPAC nomenclature. And also in-text questions also there. So if you want me to solve the in-text question, please comment below, so I will solve all the in-text question of any chapter. Okay, and then they have introduced like name of CX bond, like that. And next, what I said, the fourth one, method of preparation. See, they have the trend goes on like that only, method of preparation. So many methods are there of preparation. Okay, preparation of alkene, alloarene, like that. And then physical property. See, the fifth one, physical property. Can you observe this physical property? That is melting point, boiling point, and solubility. Okay, this all comes under your physical properties. Okay, density. And next is chemical reactions. See, finally chemical reactions, which includes many chemical reactions like SN1 reaction, SN2 reaction, mechanism. So it's very easy to understand. Okay, but for remembering you have to practice daily. Okay, daily in the sense one time. See, one time you read properly, understand it. If you not understand, go to your teachers, ask the doubts and understand it. See, for the first time you are reading, first you have to understand. Don't sit to memorize the first day only when you reading for the first time. Whenever you are reading the concept for the first time, you have to understand it. You don't want to memorize the first time you are reading only. First you have to understand. The second time when you are reading, start memorizing. Okay, the third time you will be able to memorize and you will be able to say all those things. Okay, and remaining time just you have to revise. So what is the technique of revision also I will say at the end of the video. And also, can you see this one? All this comes under the chemical properties, chemical reactions, nucleophilic substitution reaction, electrophilic substitution reactions, everything will come under this. See, reaction with metals, that is Woods-Fittig reaction, electrophilic reactions. Okay, and next finally the lesson has been end by saying about the daily life applications, that is methylene chloride, chloroform, iodoform, carbon tetrachloride, that is the what are all the compounds which is present. Okay, and next, this is very important, my dear, so you have to remember that is the DDT. It's full form para para dichloro diphenyl trichloroethane. It's very important to remember, and you have to read this. Okay, and also I just say all the students, whenever they are reading for the first time, they just go to the reading NCERT textbook. They just start reading the NCERT textbook. But listen, it's a big mistake. For the first time you are reading the chapter, you should not go towards your NCERT textbook. See, NCERT textbook, when you will be understanding properly means when you are thoroughly understand your chapters. First, read the notes what you are written in the classroom. First, listen the class properly and write, make and keep a separate running notes where whenever the teacher says important points, understand it and write it down. First understand that, then come to the textbook reading. First only you don't do the textbook reading, you feel very weird, you feel you are reading a Japanese or Italian, like that you feel like that. Okay, now we understood about all these trends which has been followed in the chapters. Now let us go for our third strategy, that is the short notes, which is very important. What is short notes, how to prepare, and when to read this? See, as I already told you, whenever you are reading the chapter for the first time, please, for the God's sake, don't prepare the short notes. See, short notes is prepared is when, that is when you understand the chapter completely and when you have the old of the chapter completely, when you're able to see the reactions by your own, and if you understand, then only you have to prepare the short notes. And when to use the short notes, short notes is not used to read. See, whatever the notes prepared by yourself in the classroom, that is to read and understand. Okay, but whatever the short notes is once again prepared by you is to not for reading, it is for the purpose of revising. Okay, I said no, first time you have to read and understand. Okay, then you have to memorize, then you have to revise daily, I said no. So during that revision, once again you have to know, you should not take the notes and revise completely, it's literally time waste. But you know that in the case of second PU, you have to give the concentration towards boards as well as NEET or CET JE, whatever the competitive exam you have taken. So during that time you cannot read the complete notes once again. So at that time the short notes come to the very much effective and very much helpful. It will give you if you prepare the short notes. So let me give the example how to make the short notes by taking my own short notes example. So yes, this is the short notes which is prepared by me. So can you see this? I think you don't understand because see, all the short notes which is prepared you will be understand by yourself. Okay, so I can understand easily. So see, this is alloalkanes, alloarenes. So this is a chapter. See, can you see all the reaction, whatever the reaction present in your NCERT completely? I have written every reaction of the NCERT. So can you observe this, all the reactions I have written: the electrophilic substitution, the nucleophilic substitution, SN1 reaction, elimination reaction, that is a very very important, safe rule, and the Huffman rule. Okay, everything I have written. See, can you observe this? So entire chapter I have reduced into the 4 sheets. Okay, so see, so which is understandable by me. Similarly, I have done to the alcohol phenol ether chapter, and aldehyde ketones and ether chapter, and amines chapter, and biomolecules chapter. Like this I have prepared for all the chapters, even for the first year and second year, only for the purpose of my reading. You know that? So whenever I was after reading the chapter one time, during the revision time I was not reading the notes once again. I just simply go through the short notes. Literally it was very helpful for me. So whatever you will put, you invest your time, no, for your making the short notes, really it will be worth of making it. So please go for your short notes and make your own short notes, for the God's sake. Don't use the short notes which is prepared by other people. So when you're making your own short notes, then it will be very much helpful in remembering the concepts as well as the reactions very easily. So I think, hope you understand and enjoy this video. And also video, I think it will be very helpful for you in remembering the organic reactions. If there is any mistake, please sorry for that. And I think hope you like this video. Please do subscribe and like and share the video for your friends. It will be helpful for your friends also. So bye bye, thank you for watching the video. Have a great day.